So thank you to Tekla Waterfield and the Sweet Nothings.
Thank
you guys.
you.
That was amazing. You can do that. I'll allow it. So the first and foremost thing I want to mention is that they have a Kickstarter launching on Monday to help pay for the making of their record. So if you liked what you saw, come Monday and afterwards, go on Kickstarter, look for Tekla Waterfield and the Sweet Nothings, and give to them to make the record you so want to own. And how are you guys doing?
Good.
Good.
Excellent.
Yeah, that was expletive amazing. Lovely.
Thank you.
So I want to start out a little bit from the beginning. You moved to Seattle with another band, and in 2011 from Sacramento. So I was wondering if you could just talk about how that happened, and then everybody could talk about how y'all got together.
Yeah.
A little bit of my southern, sorry, I'm from Arizona. That was terrible. All right, so please join me.
Yeah. So I was with a band called Boulevard Park, and we were living in Sacramento together. Not together, but playing together for about a year. And it was just a time in all of our lives that we were kind of fed up with what was happening there, and all just decided to start somewhere new. And we had a friend who had a friend here, so that was how we wound up here. There was someone that we could do some recording with. So we moved in with her in this house with 13 people and 2 bathrooms, and it was very interesting. And then that same group, we toured together and did all kinds of fun stuff. And some of them are still playing together, but most of us have disbanded since then. But Dune, we picked Dune up when we were here for maybe a year or so, and that's how Dune and I met, and have continued to play together.
Does your mic still work, Dune? Do you want to comment?
I think Mike still works, yeah.
Whose name is Mike?
That was pretty poor. I'm sorry for that.
Okay.
And then the house that we lived in with 13 people. Wait, at one point, wasn't there 14, Bill?
13.
13?
2 dogs, 13.
2 dogs, 13 people. Bill was one of the roommates there. And we just were like instant buddies and have since continued being friends. And we actually currently are roommates together. Sorry.
Still or with a higher?
In a different place, so it's much better. Two rooms, 2 bathrooms. So
Still buddies.
Still buddies. But Bill encouraged me after the band broke up to kind of step out on my own.
That's right.
So that's how that happened. And then Eric is a student at the UW, mostly jazz, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm a saxophone major at the UW, but I grew up playing
Saxophone.
piano, so I'm enjoying this.
Well, you play it effortlessly.
Right.
So.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then Mike, we met actually. Sorry, is this awkward?
Was that an open question, or it seemed like a...
And then Mike actually, I met here at this house. Sorry, I'm really awkward sometimes.
I'm the one who messed up the intro,
Sometimes.
girl. We're good.
We did a little recording session here actually with Maddie, who's one of the producers of this show.
Yay, Maddie!
Yay, Maddie B! And Mike was playing.
He didn't even look up. That's how busy he is working.
He's too
Did
busy.
not even look at us.
Whatever, Maddie P.
He's got a little smile on the edge of his face, though.
Nice.
But he's still working, though.
Maybe if we, whisper his name enough,
I wish
then
you
he'll
guys
notice.
could see how serious this man is. Okay, sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. So yeah, that's
That's where I came from.
where
Session guitars from Maddie P.
yeah.
Well, there couldn't be a finer man, really, in a sweater dust. We got a laugh out of it. Okay, so you got, well, first of all, you're involved in a lot of interesting things around Seattle. You're involved in the Bushwick Book Club. You host an open mic at the Columbia City Theater on Tuesdays, if anyone wants to check that out. But the Bushwick Book Club has an interesting concept, and you and I talked about it, but I was wondering if you could describe it.
Yeah. There's basically a pool of about 200 or so Seattle musicians and some comedians, but mostly singer-songwriters and
poets?
And poets,
right?
yeah, and poets. And we read a book, or we did the Walking Dead graphic novel series recently, for Halloween, and we write a song, or if it's a little poetry or a little comic bit inspired by it, and then we put on a performance. And it's a rotating cast, so it's like different people every show, and they're all over the city. We just had.
I love this concept.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Excellent.
It's a bunch of nerdy musician types. And we just recently formed a Bushwick Book Club choir, so that was the first one we ever had a choir. Just all these singer-songwriters, basically, so it's really a great sense of community and really like just a way to meet so many other people and make these great friendship and connections with people that are doing what you're doing and supporting each other, and it's awesome. I love being a part of it. And they're also doing some teaching through the school systems now too. So
I love you told me some of the other books that you did. Can you say?
Yeah, we did some of the ones I did was A People's History of the United States. We did Dan Savage's Commitment about same-sex marriage. So that was a fun one, interesting. We did what was her name? Mary something. The book was Bonk, and it was like about the science of sex. That one was really fun. It was hilarious. It was raunchy. It was on Valentine's Day, and it's a really cool program. You guys should definitely check it out. And yeah.
So with the Kickstarter and the new record, where are you looking to go? What can we expect?
Well, we all enjoy making beautiful music. Music that hopefully people will enjoy, and just want to get it out there. Just create and put it out there, and just let people take it home and enjoy it. Yeah, that's kind of the goal.
You're so cute.
Oh, thank you.
So you have an upcoming show at Columbia City Theater on hopefully December 18th.
Yeah, we haven't officially booked it, but it's like the date that's working for everyone, so I think that's what's going to happen. December 18th, the Columbia City Theater. Should be fun. It's always a good venue, too.
Right. Don't forget about that Kickstarter, please.
Kickstarter!
Comes up on
check
Monday.
it out.
Please go get to them. We want them to keep doing it. We want to hear that record. I want to hear that record, and I hope you come back for your record release to
that'd be
promote it.
sweet.
That would be excellent.
Totally.
Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And thank you to Faint Peter, and thank you to Greenhorn Bluehorn. I did it again.
Greenhorn.
I want it to be blue. It's green. And thank you to Groove-O-Matic. Thank you to Maddie and his beautiful sweater vest, and everybody who's here.
The next show is the 15th.
When's the next show, Maddie? Maddie, when is the next show? Can't even get his attention when I'm live. I mean, I can barely get it when we're not live and just talking, but here we are. It's on the 15th, and who is it with?
Soft Blows.
Soft Blows.
Shannon J.
And his O-Face. That's the other one. I look forward to it. Oh, Levi Fuller. Woo! We all love Levi Fuller.
Pretty much the same
Levi
thing.
Fuller.
He's a Bushwick Book Club guy.
Of course he is, because he does everything.
Yeah.
Also, I've
His
seen
O-Face
Soft
is
Blows
so
live, and they are amazing. So you should
Could be a
definitely watch the
cereal,
show.
too.
All right. Well, thank you again.
Let's O-Face it. Sorry, I didn't get it. Bye.
Good night.